Hi, this is Darlene of Darlene's Junk Journals and More, and I'm here today to show you the first of two journals that I made for Dear Julie Julie's challenge for May Mayhem 2022, and we had a lot of fun this month, and the mayhem was that we all had the same elements to make, but we had different things that we added to them according to what we drew. We had a number of things such as messy thread, metal, game pieces, etc. And whatever you drew that day is what you would use on that element. And so everybody's are a little bit different according to what they drew. And so for my closure, I drew metal, lace, and I think it was fabric. So this is what I came up with for my closure. And I did a little bit more of a fancy spine than normal, just for something different. And I had a lot of fun with this challenge. I love this paper that I chose for this month. It was Dear Julie Julie's yellow birds and red roses, and I'll have a link to that one be in the description box below. And so this is one of the large tags I made for it. I've already tried to record this once, and it went into slow-mo about 10 minutes into the video. So I'm going to quickly go through it because I just don't know what's happening with the camera today. And I don't want to lose my voice. But just to show you what I made, because just to get it uploaded, because I want to then show the second journal that I made as well, because it's not photographed at all. And this one, most of these elements are part of the challenge, so they are in the Facebook group. And Sandy, if you want close-up pictures of anything, just tell me and I can send them to you. This is this was the for my signature ties. I drew metal, game piece, and game card. So I used the flinch cards, the dice, and little metal charms. And it's a guest check with sewing pattern, lace, and fuzzy cut image. But it all depended on what you drew as to what you put on that particular image. Noisy paper. This is one of Dad's envelopes that we used as a folio this time instead of just as an envelope, and have a little tuck spots in it. This was a fun element to make. I think if I remember right, that was for one of the mini challenges. I don't know if I got it uploaded in time, but it's in the book anyway. This book has lots of places to write and journal, and lots of secret places as well. Top tuck. This is part of the collage page that I did. My collage page had to have tickets, messy thread, and strips of paper. So I did all my strips of paper onto a big sheet and then cut them out into these rounds and added them to the paper. So I did them on, cut them in with a punch. This was a mistake that I made on my Cricut. I'm just new to the Cricut, and I cut out end caps, not knowing what I was doing, thinking I was just making the end of my tags that shape at 5 inches. So I ended up with these huge end caps, and I had 4 of them. So these I covered with my strips of paper, and the other ones I didn't cover. And they're in the other journal. And so I ended up using them to make my pockets. And because, you know, junk journalers don't throw things away. This is one of my large tags. And these are one of my secret journaling spots. And this says, "For we walk by faith, not by sight." 2 Corinthians. And this is a belly band. And then there's 2 pockets here. This one's a great big tag with stitching, faux stitching. And just lots of places to have fun. So that is the end of that journal. And I will quickly show you the other one. I'm just going to check that I'm in frame. Okay, good. And it's still recording. So this was one of the things that I made on the Cricut, learning how to do things on it. I found that was really fun. I love the little bird, so I thought it was appropriate for this. This is made with 2 envelopes. They were wider than the spine, so I just attached them to this inner piece, which you can see here. And so they're just partially joined to the spine. And this is a tag that is being used as an envelope, as a pocket. So, and this is paper clip, and it's got 2 inserts. It's got this one, and it's got this one. And this was done on an envelope. It was an idea that Julie had for class one day, and so I thought that was a great idea, and I copied it. And this is one of the big, large index cards with waterfall on the back of it. This was an extra waterfall. I have them all through the books. I did a whole bunch of waterfalls. And this is just more journaling space and extra little pockets. This is a pocket here. And then there's a little space there to tuck a photo. This is another hidden journaling spot. Love those. This is a large tag being held by a paper clip. And there's also a little tuck spot there. Noisy paper. And this is just a little extra journaling spot that is more hidden. And it gives a little space there. And these are solid in here, but just to add interest. This is a little tuck spot. Library pocket. I love those. I think they're so pretty. And love this paper. And this is another one of those cards. This one says, now faith, hope, love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13. We had that at our wedding. And this is a double pocket right here. So there's 2 small pockets there. And this is the center signature. And this one I just did the little, took some of the little tiny pieces from the mini album pieces and just took them and turned them into little spots. And this is the fabric flip with an insert, and this is another pocket, another little envelope from the Cricut, and another pocket, and another one of the large tags with the metal and the different elements that I had to have, and more journaling spots, more of the crinkly paper, another waterfall with all the elements that I needed. And this is my fabric flip, tuck, sorry, and a little tag that I made to go in it, and I just thought that suited that. And this glue, I don't know which glue this was, but it's made its markings in here, but it's a junk journal, so I'm not worrying about it. This is flip up, flip down, and it's got some extra journaling spots in here. And this goes up like that, and then all the elements, and then there's this little tuck spot up here as well. And this is another one of the hidden journaling spots. And this album was just to use up the pieces that I hadn't used up in the first one. It was an extra album that I made. And this is another pocket. And here is the other one of those end caps, so you can actually see the 5-inch end cap, what it looked like when it got cut. They just got cut that far apart, and I just took and cut them apart and didn't cut them right through, and just left the pieces on the end and reinforced them so that they wouldn't break, and left them as pockets for this. And I just thought they were kind of cool. And this is the flip-flop with the little tag, and some more spots here to write. And I love how this turned out. This is the what is this? This is the pull tab pocket, and I did it with a window, and I love how this turned out. Just really, I love the coolness of this, and so I really like how that all came together. And it just goes back in there, and that is the second album, or second journal. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you will, if you do, that you will like and subscribe. And I hope that you will join us for the June challenge at Dear Julie Julie's YouTube channel. We have a lot of fun, and it's really nice to chat with the ladies on a daily basis. We have a 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. Julie has a video every day, And if you're just new to junk journaling, it's a great place to learn. And if you're a long time junk journaler, it's a great place to be able to pass on some of that knowledge to some new people. And we just have a lot of fun. Julie puts out some fabulous kits, and anybody that completes the challenge, you get a digital the following month, and you become a guest designer for that month. And using that kit, anytime you use that kit, you are guest designer for that kit. And we just have a lot of fun. And I really hope that you will consider joining us. It's free and it's a lot of fun, and it's a great place to meet people. And we have a party the following month after you complete the kit. Like this is the one that we did in May, so our party will be in June, and at that June party we will be working with the kit that we received for the June party. And then those kits go on to be for sale in her Etsy store, but we get them free, and it's just an awesome, she gives so much. This last kit that we received was 65 pages, and or 69 pages, I'm sorry, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. She does all the work herself. It's not Photoshop. It's just beautiful images that she's collected over the years, and it's absolutely beautiful. And so I hope you will check out her channel and check out what she has done, and check out what the other gals have done. And I hope to see you there and come back and see what we're doing. Bye now.